James, this is a question that comes up a lot. Creating healthy boundaries. And I feel like boundaries has become a word lately that is being talked about more because it had a stigma.
Mm-hmm.
It's like boundaries. No, like how could I say no to you or this or that? And as people pleasers, we have had to work on how to set boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
What's your advice?
I literally could almost cry trying to answer this question
Mm-hmm.
because it's one of my greatest areas for opportunity. I mean, I'm in therapy now because of this. And something within me, real quick, just to give my personal experience, I don't know why I feel so bad for saying no. I don't know why I have such an innate, need to say yes to everything and everyone. Now, I'm exaggerating, but it's also pretty real just in terms of like how it shows up in my personal life and my professional life. But what I'm learning is, and this is the most powerful thing, I'm trying to make it make sense. What my therapist is currently teaching me, it's about saying no, but it's about saying no without anger, without resentment, without judgment, and it's about being able to communicate what your needs are. So it's almost like there's like a word flip that needs to happen, that people perceive boundaries as no, and that it has to be angry, it has to be mad, and that boundaries have to be mean. And I think that's where I get it twisted, and why I've been suffering for 45 years with this. It's that, no, it's not about me being mean, and it's not about me trying to punish someone else. What it is about is I have to communicate what works for me because it's my job to keep me safe. And that's the simplest way that I can say it. Like, so boundaries is something that I'm still learning. Like maybe you have a different bit of advice, but I can't show up for the things that matter. Like today matters. I knew we were doing this. I've been waiting for it for weeks. So I had to set a boundary last night in terms of my energy, my sleep, because this is the most important thing, to be here with you now, giving these top 50 tips to millions of people.
Yeah. And yeah, the first time I heard the word boundary, I was like, what's that?
Mm.
And I said no to someone I always said yes to. And I kept hurting myself. And I wasn't being a bad person or friend or anything, but it was so uncomfortable for me. And then that said person lashed out. But it's working through those. Like, as long as I always say, just be a good damn person.
Mm.
And saying no for what is healthy for you mentally is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're in society, we're learning that a lot more. And then as you keep saying no and you keep saying no, I'm like, now I can confidently say no.
Yeah. Well, and let's be honest, like FOMO is new. Like
Yeah.
the acronym FOMO, that was just created in the last, 10, 15 years?
Yeah.
So if you go back to social media, it makes you think you want to say yes to everything because you have to be everywhere in all the places that people. I need to be in Mykonos. I need to be in Santorini.
Oh,
I
everyone's
need
in
to be.
Barcelona.
Yeah, I need to
Ibiza.
be in. I need to be at the Super Bowl. I need to be at All Star Weekend. Yeah. Anyway, boundaries.
Boundaries are good. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say yes, but make sure it feels good with you because otherwise you're just hurting
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm gonna keep working on mine. You keep working on yours.